Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Jose Altuve makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, number 27.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Price is ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. George Springer will be next. And the count will be full. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Into the box now, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't see very often. He has a cannon. He's the type of guy, he can kick a ball, boot it, still pick it up, and get the runner at first.
Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. just underway here at Fenway Park. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Looking to strike out the side to begin the ball game. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Colby Rasmus will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Mookie Betts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Springer, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Wow, after the first two hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
David Ortiz gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Ortiz.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Three and 0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taking him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And he misses, ball 4.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Hanley Ramirez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swung on and hit deep to left center, but that'll hit off the wall in left center.
And maybe this is one of the few drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there in left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out in left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from Boston after this. Number 13 stands in.
Leading off for Houston, first baseman, number 13.
Price into his motion. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Batting sixth.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Evan Gattis now standing in, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Gattis is retired. 2 down now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Brock Holt strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder, Brock Holt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Chopped foul wide of first. Even at 2 balls and strikes. Here's the pitch. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. 1 away. Quick breather here. Let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover on the mound. Very athletic, very agile. What that does is that'll take away the bunts from the other ball club. They know that he's going to be able to field his position well, so they probably stay away from him.
Settling in now, Chris Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 7 will be next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Number 7 takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 0-2 delivery. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That fastball is certainly not overpowering, but it's in the perfect location. When you put a little movement on that thing, that really becomes a great pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. You may end the second with one, too.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Squared that one up just a little late. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Jason Castro is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Price sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
A real good 3-pitch sequence there. Each pitch just took him a little bit further and further away. On 0-2, he's got to protect, and he winds up reaching for a ball that's clearly out of the strike zone.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
On the ground to the left side. Shaw comes up with it. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Jose Altuve digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
And a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, but probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 1-0. So long from Fenway.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox.